After playing a few matches, my friend and I decided, okay, one more, but we'll do a hot drop. We'll go for some kills, it'll be quick, and then we'll be done for the night. Of course, the way PUBG works, you end up surviving the hot drop, and you have one of the better matches you've had in quite some time. So after landing Hacienda, all we were able to find were a couple shotguns. So we went to these stables down here to try and find some more loot, but we really didn't find anything else. However, there was a buggy out here, so we decided to camp it and see if some people would come our way. Then maybe we would be able to get their loot and then move on with the match. After you drop Hacienda, if you don't find anything, after a minute or two, you're going to be at an extreme disadvantage to anyone else that is in the building because they probably have ARs, vests, everything that they can find. If you don't find anything right away, you're pretty much better off going somewhere else unless you just don't care. But after not finding anything and then not finding anything in the stables, we just decided to wait it out. So we wiped one duo there, and then another one decided to come our way. I tagged one of them with the SKS 3 times, but somehow he still didn't go down. He must have been really low. And as they're driving away, I hit a pretty nice shot to knock him. It's interesting, his teammate actually came back on the motorcycle and ran his teammate over. I don't know if he did that on purpose, just to try and steal the kill from me, even though that's not how it works. Or if, he just accidentally ran him over when he was trying to stop. If so, that's pretty hilarious. But either way, he was able to escape, so we grabbed as much loot from his friend as we could and then head to the zone. And at this point, we're just scraping by. We don't have much healing at all, so we're just going to check these buildings and then just head to the next circle. And as we're heading to the next circle, I get damaged pretty badly, and I'm extremely lucky that I wasn't knocked right here, because if so, the match is pretty much over for me. I'm in the middle of an open field. I'm going to get instantly shot and thirsted, and I wouldn't blame them for doing it either, because I am out in an open field, and they'll want to secure the kill. But luckily, we were able to escape, and I was able to get healed up, so we could get to the god building that we had marked on the map. But isn't this always the case with PUBG? You play games that you think, this is the one. We have all this good stuff. We got a few kills here and there. We're feeling good. We're shooting good. And then something random happens and you end up dying. Where you have a match like this where you start with the most crap loot ever. You're just hot dropping anyway. You're just expecting to die within a couple minutes. Just trying to get some kills before the night's over, before you guys quit the game. And then you end up sticking it out. PUBG just seems to work in these mysterious ways for some reason. So as we're going to the god building, a UAZ actually passed, but for some reason they didn't stop. I guess they didn't want to fight us. So we went to the high ground just to see if we can get an angle on them, but they just kept driving. So we're just going to go into the god buildings and see if there's any loot left over. Man, that feels good. I don't know how those boxes weren't looted. Like, they're inside a building. Who killed these guys and why didn't they take their loot? I need to watch PUBG replay and see what happened here. There were only 2 boxes, so clearly it was a duo wipe. But why'd they leave a perfectly good M24, a whole bunch of ammo and healing? I just don't know what happened. But shortly after looting that, a buggy comes to invade our territory. My friend's able to knock one of them, but the other guy's being a coward and he's just sitting back on this hill. And so I decided to get the high ground, get on the guy building to try and take him out. And I made sure he couldn't get away. Like, that guy, your friend's knocked. You have to make a move. You can't just sit back there. Like, what is he doing? I don't know. But anyway, moving on with the match. We're doing good. We have 5 kills. This is a much better match than what I was expecting to get when we dropped Hacienda. And we're in a pretty good position zone-wise. We noticed a couple guys coming down from the mountain, but I decided not to shoot until they stood still because I don't want to miss and then people know where we are. I'm not suppressed or anything like that. Even if I am suppressed, they'll probably figure out where I am. So I'm going to take my time, be patient, wait for them to stand still, and take my shot. And you really can never stand still in PUBG. No matter where you are, it just seems like somebody has eyes on you. So if you are standing out in the open especially, you want to make sure you're constantly moving around at least a little bit so somebody can't line up a headshot. If he moves a little bit, maybe I hit him in the body, that doesn't kill him, it doesn't knock him. So it's important to keep moving as much as possible. The other guy bailed, so there's no sense in waiting around for him. We're going to prioritize our position rather than trying to get that kill. And we're just going to head up this hill, see if we can sneak into the zone undetected. All the while, though, I'm kind of checking our back, making sure that that guy's not coming up behind us, because I don't want to get snuck up on and have our match end that way. I'll have to say, the barrel really surprised me. I don't use it that often because I feel like it's really hard to control, but I had a really good match with it. I actually feel like I handled it well. Pretty soon you're going to see some pretty bad shooting up close and personal, but I quickly correct it by crouching. That definitely helps when you have the barrel. I have a vertical grip on it, so it helps, but crouching helps even more, and you'll see that soon enough. So my friend got knocked. He's pretty much dead to the zone. And I missed that guy quite a bit, but once I crouched, I was able to center on him and take him out. So now I need to deal with his friend. And here's where the ending is going to get really crazy, so I'm just going to let it play out from here. And how about that? I'm getting a double-digit kill win. That's very rare. I think it's only happened once or twice before this. A long time ago I had a 13 kill duos win on Miramar. Now I have a 10 kill duos win on Miramar. And this is very rare for me because we don't play for a lot of kills and we try and stay out of trouble as much as possible just to survive for the end game, just like we did here. But we had to run into some kills along the way, and we did that hot drop at the beginning. I had 4 kills right off the bat, so that definitely helps. If we go somewhere safe in the beginning and then kind of take that same path throughout the match, I only have a 6 kill win. So the fact that we went for a hot drop, had to fight our way out of Hacienda, and then scrounge up as much stuff as possible to stay alive for the next couple zones, just gave me the chance to get this double-digit kill win. But yeah, let's talk about that ending. So my friend kills a guy with a Vector, and then while he's healing before the zone comes, he gets knocked. And at this point, I have to play for myself. There's no way he's going to survive because the zone's starting to move and he's not going to make it. So after shooting about half of my magazine at this guy and missing, only hitting a couple times, I realized I needed to crouch at that moment, and then I was able to steady my aim and knock him. And then I noticed his friend was behind, so what I wanted to do was kind of avoid him, but then I realized in my head, okay, I need to take care of this right now. There's no waiting around, there's nowhere to go for me. If I go to the right, there's people in those buildings. If I go straight ahead, he's going to see me. I need to take this guy out as soon as possible. So I just pushed him, and I noticed he was just laying there prone. I don't know what he was doing. The zone's coming, he's laying prone in the middle of a bush. Like, come on. So I easily take him out, but now I have to keep moving because the zone's pushing. And I find myself in the center of the circle. There's a guy to my right, towards the buildings, and then there's 2 guys to my left. I'm able to kill one of the guys to the left, and then the other person actually died to the zone when he went prone. And at this point, I thought there were more people alive, but my friend said in my ear, there's 2 alive, it's a one-on-one. And as soon as I turn around, I see that guy on the hill. He's just staring at me. And so I know at this point I need to either stop and shoot, which might not end well, or just run and snake to try and get some cover, and that's exactly what I did. Luckily he was shooting the mutant, and that thing is pretty wild, so he only hit me 1 time, and I was actually able to get off a bandage before he came up to me. I noticed he didn't have a helmet on either. He had a cowboy hat on, so does he have that cowboy hat on the whole match? I have no idea. Like, what are these people doing? Who is in this final circle with me? Either way, I'm able to take off just enough health from him before I lose all of my health and win the match. If you notice, I had 1 HP, I think, maybe even half HP. So definitely won by a slim margin, but a 10 kill victory on Miramar in duos. It was super exciting, and it's one of my best matches to date. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what your highest kill match is. What have you gotten to? I know a lot of you are really good players. You've gotten a lot more kills than I have, especially, with your highest kill game. Like I said, mine's 13. So not only what is your highest kill game, what is your highest kill game with a victory? Because that's hard to do. Make sure to let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed or if you found this commentary useful. Subscribe to stay up to date on everything that I publish. And make sure to follow me on Twitter and Discord. Those links are in the description. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.